Well, AJ, how are you feeling going into this one then? Brighton, we know, tough team, but Ipswich Town did really well against Fulham. International break is over. Back to football. What sort of game you're expecting and your prediction, my friend?
Open, attacking, fun. In Brighton's case, it's interesting that, again, Stu pointed this out on the podcast, they've been scoring quite a lot, but outperforming their XG in a case. And I think what that means is potentially in a game like this, you're going to see lots of attacking open play. And is that going to contribute into like a total goal fest? I'm not quite as sure. I'm expecting a really entertaining match. And I think it's one where, unfortunately, I do see Brighton probably having the better of it, just with the options they've got to start this are really good. The fact they can then change the attacking four, just like Kieran McKenna did in the Championship. But these are world-class players who are going to be coming on. You're looking at taking off João Pedro and bringing on £40 million Jorginho Ruta, who we all saw play for Leeds last season. The depth there to do that, to bring on those fresh legs, I think means that it is a tough game, especially away from home. Big, wide pitch, crowd that's going to be totally up for it, especially after an international break and the way they've started it. Brighton early doors third. I do just think it is tough. I can see it being quite open. Maybe the goals come early on. I just feel that Brighton might get the better of that, make it 2-1, which was the prediction I initially had. You guys have all, well, many of you have gone 2-1. I know you haven't, but Stu's gone 2-1 and Mark's gone 2-1. And I just think if it is in that position in the dying stages, Town are going to push to get it, because why would you not push to go and get that equaliser? And it might leave them a little bit vulnerable to have it be a 3-1 defeat. So that's what I'll go for. I could see it playing out like that. At the end of the day, it's so early on to try and predict these. This isn't like the Liverpool Man City games, which how realistically they're probably going to lose. There's just a lot of possibilities that come from this. This is the most likely one, but I do think that Town, despite Brighton's form, will go in and fancy their chances.
Yeah, it's going to be, as Freddie said, tough game. All the Premier League games are going to be tough. And this one will be very open, I feel like, but an entertaining game. Looking forward to going down to Damex, my first trip there for a while. But yeah, I want to go for a draw, though. I think Town could nick a point here. Brighton, as you already mentioned, against newly promoted teams. I know it's a new manager and everything like that. But yeah, why not? Town get a point here to, after that encouraging game against Fulham, I think they'll, add that to this game. So I'm going to go for a draw.
Would be a fantastic point, wouldn't it?
Very
they
good
can
point
get a result
home,
here. I think that the Fulham game was a bit of a statement in the terms of the way they played. But if they're going to a side that's so heavily fancied and have been kind of picked up on as the team that has impressed the most so far this season, and they go and get a result, I think that will be the statement that they want to make.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm looking forward to it. If you're going, enjoy. If not, follow Courage with me and AJ. We'll be there. AJ, any other business from you? Going to be just good to have club football back.
I love it. I don't love that we have back-to-back away games on the South Coast, really. But other than that, I love the fact 4 games now, get your teeth sunk into it. Good to be back.